Welcome to Misael's Early Steps lesson. For beginning readers, rereading familiar books is an excellent way to start the lesson and reinforce what students already know about print, as well as introduce them to new words and concepts. As you watch the lesson, notice the high expectations that I set for Misael's pointing. The goal of reading, or more precisely at this stage of development, reciting the text, is to help the child develop concept of word. Concept of word refers to the understanding that one's voice needs to match the words in the text and the ability to make that happen by pointing under each word as it is read. This understanding and ability are extremely important because when beginners can precisely match their voices to the words on the page, they are in a position to develop two other important reading milestones: establishment of an initial sight word vocabulary for simple high-frequency words like the, in, and go, and being able to use the first consonant phoneme along with pictures and memory to figure out an unfamiliar word. This ability is the most rudimentary of decoding strategies and is an important precursor to blending through entire words. I want to stress a couple of instructional techniques you just saw. You really want your students to develop precise pointing skills that eventually become automatic. They should use the same finger of the same hand, touch precisely under each word with small bounces. Encourage them to do as much of the book as they can without your help. However, when they have difficulty, simply remodel the line, showing them exactly what you want them to do. If necessary, you can even invite your student to take a ride on your finger. If they still show difficulty with a line after 3 tries, leave that line for tomorrow. Each book is read a total of 4 times, so there are multiple opportunities to improve. Remember that your student does not have to read every line in every book perfectly in order to bump up to the next text level. We'll talk more about that when we cover the assisted reading portion of the lesson. On these repeated readings during the early portion of the lesson, your student should be able to read most of any book that has already been read 2 to 3 times, but you will often find it helpful to model the first couple of pages to get them started. For yesterday's new book, you'll probably want to do quite an extensive bit of modeling because that book is still relatively new to them.